Thursday was Fight Night, NetEase announced Ignite, and XQC lost their own tournament. I am Tetcher, and welcome to the Rivals Esports Recap. Welcome to the Rivals Esports Recap, your home for your weekly esports review, here with your host, Tetcher. Let's take the first step in what is going to be a very long journey with last week's news. We start off with Rivals Fight Night, a $1,000 prize pool winner-take-all invite-only mini-tournament with 3 teams that takes place most weeks. As usual, they had an EMEA, aka Europe, Middle East and Africa side, and an Americas side, with Virtus Pro taking a dominant 3-0 win over the emerging team of Alcancia. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right on the EMEA side. Shroud X were also able to take out the previous week's champion FlyQuest in a 3-1 for the Americas. These matches take place at 8 PM UK time most Thursdays, and their full schedule can be found on their Twitch Rivals Fight Night. It will be linked in the description below. Moving on now to the TELUS Arena 3, where they describe themselves as running monthly majors, with this one having a prize pool of $600 Canadian. I was not able to find any information about the stream or casting for this tournament, so all I can tell you is Alcancia were able to pick up a tournament win this week with a 2-0 in the Grand Finals over Supernova. I have linked the Battlefy portal for you to check out future events in the description. The Respawn Events Marvel Rivals Arena 2, which is quite the mouthful, is underway with the round robin stage. The tournament pays out a battle pass or monetary value according to the tournament page, with many teams signed up. It is still early stages to call for any frontrunners, but I will keep you up to date as we know more. XQC had an invitational tournament with a $250,000 prize pool, where Team Necros were able to go undefeated, taking the finals versus Team Shroud in a 2-0. Finally, we have the 10x Rebirth Circuit over in the Americas, with a $1,800 scaling prize pool. The competition is fierce as the bracket shapes up, with Solaris versus Daybreak and the rival 7 versus Virus in the quarterfinals. Sentinels and Boom Crew are waiting for the winners of those matches in the semi-finals. The playoffs start on the 17th. In upcoming events, Fight Night will be holding their 11th Invitational this Thursday. Competitors are yet to be announced, so check back next week for the results. The Kiyumi Clash is back with upwards of $1,000 and 7,200 lattice available. The prize system is a little unusual, so I very much recommend heading over to their Start GG page to give the rules a little peruse for yourself if you want to sign up. The games take place on the 17th and 18th, and sign-ups may be open. According to the tournament page, the sign-ups are closed, but according to the Discord announcement, they close on the 14th in just a few days. This is an America's-only tournament and seems to have some server requirements on the rules page, so if you want to check out and try signing up for yourself, the link is in the description. Just make sure to give those rules a full, proper read. And last week, NetEase announced the Marvel Rivals Ignite 2025. This seems to be Rivals' big international event we've all been waiting for, so here is what we know so far. The 5 regions eligible will be Americas, EMEA, Asia, OCE, and China, with the system being broken up into top teams from the Invitationals / Marvel Rivals Championships being invited automatically, and the other teams needing to qualify through in-game qualifiers, with the sign-ups opening this week for split number 1, so make sure you rank up and get signed up to try and earn your spot. Here is how the spots are allocated in Stage 1, with a slot being given presumably to the winners of the Americas, Asia, China and EMEA season of MRC Season 1. While 2 slots further are split between the Marvel Rivals Invitational teams for OCE, Asia and China, although I am curious how those 2 slots will be allocated between 3 regions, and a further 4 slots split between Americas and EMEA. Finally, 6 slots will be up for grabs in the open qualifiers for Asia, China and OCE, and a whopping 8 will be split between EMEA and the Americas. Split 2 will offer another chance for teams to qualify, which we will cover nearer the time. With Stage 1 running from May to July, a lot of people's attention is drawn to the mid-season finals. We don't know much about them other than they'll be taking place in July, allowing for the top teams from Stage 1 to vie for their spot in Ignite Stage 2, and the top half of Stage 1 qualifying automatically, while also taking home their share of a $500,000 prize. All of this will eventually be leading to the global finals in November, where there will be a $1 million prize up for grabs, and almost certainly will be the land we have all been waiting for. Between all the events, the total prize pool now sits upwards of an eye-watering $3 million US. I'll be bringing you all the news and, of course, casting any publicly available replays I can get my hands on right here on youtube.com/Tetcher. Here are the transfers for the week. As usual, I got most of my information from Liquidpedia and viewers like you. So if you have a story you think I should cover, then please leave a comment or contact me on any of the socials linked in the description. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider liking the video and leaving a comment saying that if the global finals are going to be a LAN, then where would you like them to take place? Subscribe and ring that bell for more, and here is the clip of the week.
They've got to fear
Then
this
you get
pulse cannon
forced
though.
down. Yeah, they get forced down there.
Biggie. Fidel's not affected.
Oh.
It's all allies. Come on. Oh,